Hello traders, today's video we're going to be talking about a topic that really not many other traders or YouTubers have talked about. Self-image in trading. Now, I typically don't do these kinds of holistic videos without, showing my screen and giving you guys a tool, but I think that this is really the best tool that you will ever have. It's here. How you see yourself as a trader is really going to define your success. If you look at your past failures and you see those failures because, you just don't think the market can ever be beat, well, then that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you're going to continue to lose money because of how you feel about the market and also how you feel about your own self-image in trading. Now, let's say that you look at past losses and say, well, those were just learning steps on my eventual curve to consistent success in trading. Well, that kind of image is much healthier. Now, this is the part where a lot of people who talk about self-image in trading, or if any do, kind of stop. But I want to go one step further and actually explain in execution how these two traders are different. The one with a positive self-image and the one with a negative self-image. Well, the one with a negative self-image, here's what's going to happen. When they take any losses, they may be quick to recoup those losses or quit. Both are bad. So either A, these traders with poor self-image choose to just quit altogether. Okay, well, bye-bye. Or they choose to recoup their losses really quickly because they don't want to feel bad about themselves. They don't want to prove their own negative self-image correct. But in doing so, they actually do by losing more money. Now let's talk about the trader with a positive self-image. What do? Well, the trader with a positive self-image is going to know that they're in for the long haul. They're not in for the short haul of trying to recoup losses immediately because they have confidence that they will be a success in trading. And I mean, not surprisingly, if we look at, of all retail traders, those who succeed and those who don't, I have to say that those with a very positive self-image and high confidence are probably going to do pretty well, just because their frame of mind is going to show in their trading eventually. So that's with handling losses. Now, with any profit, a trader with a negative self-image may just see that profit as just another step farther away from eventual failure, right? But if a trader with a very positive self-image finds a profit, they understand that profits are plentiful because they are a good trader, or they are working toward being a very good trader, and more profits are to come. So really what you should be thinking about is your trader self-image more often than not. And if you want to know, well, do I have a negative or do I have a positive self-image? I have a few questions for you as I adjust my seat. The first one is, what do you think of the market? Do you think that the market can be beat, or do you think the market is impossible to beat and it's efficient? This isn't self-image. It's not. What I just asked you is not self-image, but it is an important question to start. If you think that the market's impossible to beat, you should never trade again. No, that'd be suicide. If you have that negative of an image that, it's impossible to actually profit, then just quit. It's and just go do something else. But if you do believe that the market can be beat and can be beat consistently, not just one off or two off, then question 2, you move on. With your previous losses, now we get into self-image. With your previous losses, how do you frame them? Do you frame them in a sense of learning steps, or do you frame them in a sense of just negatives on your bank account or on your trading account? How do you view those failures? That's really going to say a lot about your eventual success. And the third question that I have for you to answer for your trader self-image is, when you see other traders doing well, does that make you feel very out of place or very uncomfortable, or does that make you feel inspired? Now, a trader with a positive self-image, when they see other traders doing well, they're not going to see it as a zero-sum game where only a few can profit. What they're going to see is, hey, he was able to do this, so I can too. Hey, he was able to profit. He was able to make this amount of money. He was able to have this amount of consistent return on equity every week. So great, that means that I can probably do it as well. Now, if you don't look at it like that, if you look at, this guy made a lot of money because he did this, or this, or he's just lucky, or I hate him because he's a successful trader, well, then that's going to influence your own trader self-image. So it's really, the 3 questions that I have are, how do you view the market? How do you view your past failures, and how do you view other successful traders? Now, if you honestly think that you view other traders who are successful and you love that, that's great. That's already positive self-image. If you believe the market can be beat and you believe that your past failures are learning steps, if you truly honestly believe that, then you probably do have a very positive self-image. Now, what I would say you have to do, well, you don't have to do anything. You could close out this video right now. You have full power in your life to do whatever you want. Is if you want to work more on your trader self-image, on the self-image that you have as a trader, then I would recommend just not trading, but just taking a step back and just thinking about all the trades that you've made. Think about the past failures, think about the past successes, and really think about, just be brutally honest, any common string between your failures. Was it a mental thing? Was it something where a trade went against you and then you just kept adding the trade and just things spiraled out of control? Was it that you didn't use a stop loss, you just let it be liquidated, let your position be liquidated? Was it that you were trapped a lot, meaning that you bought and then price fell and then you just never wanted to sell because you're trapped in that position? Really identify the honest truth behind why you may be failing from time to time, or even consistently failing, because that is going to be the first step toward really rebuilding yourself as a trader. Now, I know this video was not, I don't have anything written down. This is just all coming from me. There's nothing like written down here or written down up there. There's really nothing. I'm just making this video because I thought it had to be made. I mean, making this video, if anything, is a bit of a risk because it's something that I typically don't do. I typically am going to show you guys, a trading tool, a new strategy, or a new kind of execution. But the self-image that you have as a trader is going to dictate your success. Now, if you do not believe that, personally, I think that you're misguiding yourself, but I really think that how you see yourself is going to impact your success. And if you view yourself as a successful trader, then I think that the results will eventually show, and I think you're going to end up a successful trader. So with that, stay hungry, keep practicing, keep putting the work in, keep asking really good questions, and really never stop on your quest to become the best possible trader that you can be. With that, happy trading.